It's Sunday, 24th January 2010, the day before the 251st anniversary of the birth of Robert Burns. And this is my at-home celebration of the spirit of Robbie Burns. I'm on my own, I shouldn't be, but I couldn't let the day go past without marking this special day. So, we start with the Selkirk Grace. The Selkirk Grace as was spoken by Robert Burns when he toured Galloway in 1794 with his very good friend John Syme, and they stayed overnight at the home of the Earl of Selkirk, and Robbie was asked to say grace, and he spontaneously recited an adapted version, a Robbie Burns adapted version of an old Scottish grace known as the Galloway Grace or the Covenanters Grace. Some hae meat and canna eat, and some would eat that want it. But we hae meat and we can eat. Say, let the Lord be thanked. And you know, I've attended many Burns suppers over the years, and the Selkirk Grace is normally followed by Scottish broth and then the haggis. So today, what I'm going to do is address the haggis. Fair fa your honest, sonsy face, great chieftain o' the puddin race, I've bidden them a', you tak your place, page, tripe and thirn, weel are ye worthy o' a grace, as lang's my earn. The groaning trencher, there ye fall, your hurdies, like a distant hill, your pin would help to mend a mill in time o' need, while through your pores the dews distil, like amber bead. His knife, see rustic labour dicht, and cut ye up wi' ready slicht, trenching your gushing entrails bricht like ony ditch, and then, oh what a glorious sight, warm, reeking, rich. Then horn for horn they streach and strive, deal tak the hindmost on they drive, till all their wheel swalp pipes belive are bent like drums. Then all good man maist like to rive, bethank it, hums. Ye poors, powers, will mak mankind your care, and dish them up their bill of fare. All Scotland wants nae skinking ware that jumps and worries, nae wateries, wishy-washy stuff like mince. But if you wish all Scotland's grateful prayer, gie her a haggis. As I said, I've attended many Burns suppers and Burns gatherings over the years. And when I think back to the sentiment of these occasions, I can think of no better way of summing up these occasions than one of the verses of Robbie's very famous poem called The Cotter Saturday Night. The Cotter Saturday Night represents the reason why Robbie Burns rescued the Scottish dialect and the Scottish traditions in the second half of the 18th century when they were in a coma. Thinking back to the Burns suppers and the Burns gatherings and what should have been here today. From seas like these, old Scotia's grandeur springs, that makes her loved at home, revered abroad. Princes and lords are but the breath of kings, and honest man's the noblest work of God. Another thing about the Burns suppers as well is that all the ones I attended, as we say, we started with the Selkirk Grace. And I've often felt like we should actually in fact close with a closing grace. And in this regard, I can think of no better verse than from again the final verse of the Cotter Saturday Night. This was the verse that Robbie recited himself on the only occasion he had crossed the border from Scotland into England at the Tweed, Berwick upon Tweed. And when he crossed into England, he knelt down and looked back to Scotland and recited the verse. And a funny coincidence is that when I was at Murrayfield in 1990 for the Grand Slam match against England, and the Scottish team that day, led by David Soul, walked out instead of running out, which is the first time it ever happened in international rugby in the Grand Slam series. And I was sitting in the stand at Murrayfield, standing actually, and this verse came to my mind, I don't know from where, with a wee bit June May as well. O Scotia, my dear, my native soil, for whom my warmest wish to heaven is sent, lang may thy hardy sons of rustic toil be blessed with health and peace and sweet content. And I can think of no better way, no more fitting way to finish a celebration of the spirit of Robert Burns than with that verse. Here's to Scotland.